Hello everybody and welcome back to the Youth Academy Challenge on FM24, and it is the best day of the year in this save. It's Youth Intake Day, so well, just before we go and have a look at our intake, let's have a quick catch up of how the season's gone so far. So the first game of the proper league season was a 3-0 win over Belgium, one of the other clubs we could have been, and it was fantastic. Goals from Stiers, Kierman and Bierlen were just incredible. Firing us to a 3-0 away win in the first league game of the season was absolutely superb, and something we probably couldn't have dreamed of at this save, but a fantastic start, and that form just carried on because the next game we've got highlights for is probably our biggest and most impressive game of the season so far, a 6-1 win at home over Olympique Charleroi. 5 different goal scorers. Stiers is looking very, very good up front, and we've got good wingers as well in Kierma and whoever plays on the other side as well. It's pretty damn good. But penalties, corners, through ball goals, nice finishes, heading, long shots, we had it all in this game and we were absolutely on top, smashing Olympique Charleroi 6-1 and just having such an impressive performance all around the pitch. And the final goal, this one here from Van Mol, was probably the scrappiest of them all, but they did get a man sent off in the first half, which did help us out. But it hasn't all been plain sailing. Belgium did come get our revenge on us. They beat us 4-1 in front of our own fans, and we had the return of the invisible grey ball. If you've been watching on stream, then yeah, you know that's something that can happen in Football Manager. It doesn't happen too often, but when it does, it makes it incredibly difficult to follow where the ball's gone. But yeah, a 4-1 loss wasn't ideal against Belgium, but this is probably one of our worst performances of the season, so I thought worth including it in the highlights as well. As you can see, an injury to Jordi Bierlen, who's pretty key for us in central midfield, affected the game there. But the last game before the youth intake day was a solid 4-1 away win at Knock FC as we just ripped them to pieces, and scored again and again. A couple of goals from headers from corners where you've got the likes of Stiers, who is a giant centre forward, is very helpful. But we're not doing too bad. The form has been pretty good. We are very safe in the league. We'll get onto that in a minute. But it's going pretty well. Lots of different goal scorers, although Stiers is our top scorer at the moment and doing very well. But looking at the finances, we may have a bit of a problem. £432,000 in the red at the moment. The board have already injected £250,000 once this year. I'm hoping they've got a bit more hidden behind the sofa to allow us in. But most of the clubs in the league are insecure. But on a positive note, Geslin Mandanda has been the star of the show in central midfield as a youngster. Only 16 years old, coming from Belgium, he's doing very, very well. And our performances have found us 9th in the league. Pretty solid, 4 games to go. But if we look at the XG table, we're sitting top. We have conceded 15 more goals than we should have done, which has cost us 10 points. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that little edit and that little video and that little catch up about how the season's gone so far. But this is our youth intake, and for a first one, it looks pretty good. Now, obviously, intakes are very good earlier on in the save and in the series because we have a crap team. We have a really crap team. So youth academy players that come in with very high potential mean they're just going to be better than what we've got at the moment. But that's not to sniff at one where you get 5 elite talents, 4 top talents, and then no poor talents, and the rest are good, which is absolutely incredible. Now, something else that was put in the comment section is that what we don't want to do is have like 12 Crimson Mories and 12 Alpha Coughs and things like that. So we're going to try and see these youth intakes through the save, right? So if you are a tier 2 or above Patreon member or a legendary status in the game YouTube member, you're going to get an elite talent. You're going to get one of these. You're going to get one of these guys, and we'll see how it goes. If you are a lower rated patron, you'll get a top talent, and no one will get the good talents. But in theory, these guys should be with us quite a long time, and then we'll track their career. We'll maybe keep them around and just give them contracts that lower their levels, or they'll be in the first team for absolutely ages. But we'll have to wait and see. So that's the plan. So what we'll do is we'll judge about who is worth getting a Patreon name and who isn't, through the top talents and the elite talents, and we'll go from there. Again, it's going to be completely random, similar to the Duisburg save. It's going to be random how they're generated. I'll spin a wheel between all of these off camera, and when we come back at the end of the season, we'll be able to see who is who's who.
and we'll follow their progression. But that is the intake so far. 5 elite, 4 top, and the rest are looking good. So starting at the bottom then, well, I guess we should discuss it, shouldn't we? Our youth intake is here for arrival and for assessment. There's a wonderfully talented group of players led by Marcellus de Jong, who could have the makings of a potential golden generation on our hands, which is absolutely exciting, isn't it? So the first up, Brian Tabe from Belgium. Most people are Belgium. We've got 1 Moroccan, 1 Macedonian, an Ivorian, and then everybody else is Belgian. So let's have a look. Attacking midfield, central midfielder Brian Tab, 1-star current ability, 3-star potential. Good first touch, good technique, good teamwork, good flair, good natural fitness. 5'6", low determination is a little bit annoying. Needs a lot of work, but in these early stages, we need squad depth. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to write any of these players off at the moment. Next up, Angel Frings, a 1/2-star current ability, 3-star potential, centre-back or left-back. 6'1", natural fitness is really good. Jumping reach, balance, bravery and decisions aren't bad. Heading, marking and tackling, not looking too bad either. 15 years old and unambitious personality, which isn't the best. But yeah, no, he's looking okay. Doesn't look too bad. Not too bad for Angel Frings. Next up, the Moroccan, Khalid Benrahu. Attacking midfield centre or striker. 1/2-star current ability, 3-star potential. Okay, he's intelligent and he's got a balanced personality. 5'11", natural fitness, flair, determination, aggression, free kick taking. Free kick taking at this level could be crucial. That could be really good. But technique, passing, first touch, all looking decent as well. We'll have to see how he progresses. But I like the aggression and I like the free kick taking and the determination. So not looking too bad for Khalid Benrahu. Next up, Brugge Fayemanville. 1/2-star current ability, 3-star potential, wing back left. Natural fitness is good, acceleration is good, teamwork is good, and technique is good. 5'10", pace, decisions, leadership. Yeah, okay, not bad, but he's temperamental. He's a physical player, and he's playing in a position that, well, we're not utilising at the moment. So yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. Obviously, training for young players is quite easy this season, or this series, I find, or this FM, I should say. Jonathan Mukendi, striker, 1/2-star current ability, 2.5-star potential. First touch 14, fitness 16, flair 12, 6'1", unambitious, technical striker. He's probably my least favourite I've seen so far, to be honest. Let's leave it at that. Marvin Kalala, holding midfielder, but can play centre back and centre mid. 1/2-star, 3-star potential. Heading, tackling, leadership, determination, balance and jumping reach. 6 foot, unambitious again, but is a leader of men, apparently. Well, playstyle leader. I added the of men bit. But not bad for a 16-year-old, but again, not all that inspiring, to be honest. And Slobodon Turkevsky, I think that P would be silent. Turkevsky is what we'll go with. Goalkeeper, always good to get goalkeepers in Youth Academy saves because you always need them. 1/2-star current ability, 2.5-star potential. He's unambitious, he's assertive. Okay. Decisions, determination, leadership, rushing out tendency, aggression, jumping reach and balance. 6'2". My initial reaction is I hope he never becomes our first choice goalkeeper, but you know, beggars can't be choosers at this level and when you're doing a Youth Academy save. Right, on to the top talents. So, first one up, we will look at the Ivorian, Cedric Dosso, attacking midfield left. If this is your first venture into my Youth Academy challenge saves, by the way, you'll know that you'll realise very quickly that on Youth Intake Day, we blitz through absolutely everybody which is below top talent, and then we focus a little bit more on top talents and spend most of the time looking at the elite talents, as you can imagine. So, Cedric Dosso, attacking midfield left, 1-star, current ability, 4-star potential. He is fickle, which isn't too bad. He's a physical winger, apparently. Physical diminutive winger. 5'3", but brings pace, fitness, agility and acceleration. Cannot underestimate how good physicals are at lower league football in Football Manager. Really good flair, leadership and technique. Does need a bit of work on his dribbling, but crossing's not too bad. First touch isn't too bad either. Okay, yeah, I'm not against it. Not against it, Cedric. You're not looking too bad. Is left-footed, so I'd want to be an out-and-out winger on that left-hand side. But again, we can train up his weaker foot and get him playing a little bit how we want him to. Maxime Ham is a Belgian 1-star current ability, 3.5-star potential centre-back. Tackling 12, teamwork 12, decisions 12, bravery 13, jumping reach 9, strength 6, and he's 6 foot. So not bad. Young centre-back, balanced personality, a physical play style. Yeah, needs to work on his heading and stuff like that. Determination 9, concentration 5 is really bad. So we'll have to see how that goes. Midfield left, Wilhelm Franzen, 1-star current ability, 4-star potential. Belgian, good pace, fitness, balance, agility, acceleration. Wow, okay, he's going to be very, very direct on that left-hand side. Again, a left-footed left midfielder. He is unambitious, a physical play style as well because he's got more physical stats than anything else. But first touch 10, dribbling 9, aggression 10, technique 8, off the ball 6, work rate 6, not the best. But yeah, plenty to work on. Plenty to work on for Franzen. And then we get to the top of the top talent, Martin Timmermans, who is a midfield right, but Clampe, attacking midfield right and striker. 1.5-star current ability. Could be useful already for the senior team. And 4-star potential. Martin Timmermans is here. 6'2", already off to a great start. He is unambitious, but he's a leader. He's an enthusiastic winger. Technique 14, dribbling 10, aggression 11, teamwork 16, work rate 15, stamina 11, jumping reach 13, acceleration 11. Okay, and tries long-range passes. What an interesting player trait that is for someone with passing. Passing 9 and vision 7, his technique will probably get him out of trouble, to be honest. But yeah, okay, not too bad. Not too bad. And as ever, as well, we will be introducing proper faces for everybody using the new GAN pack. But yeah, okay, not bad. I do think out of all of those, probably Martin Timmermans is the only one that may get a Patreon name because I don't know if the others are going to make it, but we can always find out. Right, into the elite talent. Axel Douay, a right back, 1-star current ability but 5-star potential. Axel Douay, natural fitness 16, that jumps out immediately. Stamina 12, agility 11, acceleration 12, bravery 11, determination 13, work rate 11, tackling 11. That's pretty good. Needs to get his crossing and dribbling up to be an advanced sort of fullback that we want to use, or we are using at the moment. But he is a mercenary personality, so he's willing to move for money, which could be a problem. Hopefully we can mentor and train that out of him. Hopefully the squad personality will look to improve that as well. Now, it's interesting because a mercenary I probably wouldn't give a contract to, but when he's got that good potential and we need players, I think he's definitely going to get a contract. Striker, Marcellus de Jong. He is the key player, apparently, in this one, so we'll come back to him last. Always good to get a key striker in as well. Right, centre-back, Nelson Gilson can play centre-back, holding midfielder or midfield. 1.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. Nelson Gilson is a fickle leader, apparently. 6'5". Yes, boy, you are getting straight into the first team squad. Tackling 13, marking 12, teamwork 12, leadership 11, determination 11, bravery 16, aggression 18, jumping reach 13. I've got a feeling ball-winning midfielder is going to suit him down to the ground. If we can get that positioning up, and positioning and concentration, if we can do everything we can to get them better, then he's going to be either a very good holding midfielder or centre-back for us. Yes, I like the look of Nelson Gilson. He is looking very, very good early on, which is lovely. Right, next up, Thiago Cardoso. Attacking midfield right, attacking midfield centre, striker centre. 1.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. Thiago Cardoso, low determined technical young winger. Okay, 5'10", is fully right-footed, a little bit left-footed. Pace 12, fitness 11, agility 12, acceleration 12, aggression 12, first touch 11, passing 10, technique 13, teamwork 13, flair 14. Okay, he does look like he's going to be able to produce something reasonably good at such a young age as well. Only 15, 5'10". Again, I like the look of Thiago Cardoso. This is looking like a good intake. Next up, centre-back, centre midfielder, holding midfielder, right wing back, right back. 1.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. Luis Kremer, I guess it would be. Luis, I think. But it's saying centre-back, 5'6". You are not a centre-back, my friend. You are not a centre-back. But he does have heading 16, which is incredible. Tackling 12, work rate 11, leadership 11, determination 14, free kick taking 12, crossing 11, balance 12, fitness 11. The thing is, he's not going to be tall enough to be a centre-back. You could potentially make him into a right-back with that crossing 11, but it needs to improve pace and agility. I honestly think it's his height that's going to let him down. He's one we're just going to have to keep an eye on and see how he progresses, because I think he's going to be too short for holding midfield as well. That's interesting. Let me know your comments down below about this guy. He's a mercenary leader, so mercenary isn't great. Yeah, but 5'6", that's a bit too short for me at centre-back. Not sure about that one. And then we look at the leading player in this potential golden generation is Marcellus de Jong. 1.5-star current ability, 5-star potential, an out-and-out striker. Can't do anything else, just plays up front. And he is looking good. A fairly determined, intelligent young striker who comes with natural fitness 15, balance 13, acceleration 11, aggression 11, determination 15, flair 11, off the ball 11, heading 13, and finishing 14 at 5'10". He is going to be class. He is going to bang goals in already. I think we'll give him some game time between now and the end of the season, and I think he'll get some goals. Great finishing, good heading, good off the ball, good determination, good aggression. He's going to chase the ball down hard with that aggression. Good fitness to allow him to chase the ball down. Balance and acceleration. Yeah, okay, I've punched the microphone accidentally, but he looks good. I think he looks good. Get maybe like concentration up, technique up, work rate, bit more stamina, but all of that should grow naturally with his potential that he has. Yeah, I'm excited. In the cons, doesn't see the full picture, can play with his head up. Yeah, he's got 1 for vision. Selfish player, currently up at 2nd amateur division level and only plays in 1 position. Comparing that to the pros, okay, registration, great finishing, a fair amount of pace. He's consistent, which is really good to have at a young age. Determined and has a lot of potential. Okay, I like the look of De Jong. Yes, excellent. Right, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let me know if you enjoyed the little recap as well that we did just before going through the youth intake. We don't have long until the end of the season, and I know I mentioned it in the recap, but we've only got 4 games left actually of the season, but this is absolutely bonkers, right? We find ourselves in 9th, 30 games played, 44 points. The XG table has us top. We have conceded 15 more goals than we should have done. That is not good enough. It's really not good enough to concede 15 more goals than we should have done. But yeah, that's how it is. And on that bombshell, we'll leave it there. So thank you so much for watching. We'll be back for the end of the season review, and then we'll crack into season 2 as soon as possible. So thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.